So today I'm riding with the boss, Scout, and then Matt, the apprentice, who I've been training up in the workshop. So Matthew, tell us about your custom Dirtworks bicycle.
So this is my Franken-Mad. It's been on the cards for quite some time. It's been in and out of the workshop. People have been in, have probably seen it hanging around and in various states of colour and blah blah blah. It is basically it's an old Nomad. It's a Nomad V4, and it is two halves of customers' bikes. So it is a carbon C front end from a customer who decided to depart from his bike on top of some rocks and smash his back end in.
Just to clarify, he's still alive.
Yeah, still alive. Still a great guy.
The customer's still alive.
So the back end went in the bin. He got a crash replacement from Santa Cruz, and we had a nice front end spare in the workshop. So that's that. And then that's a carbon C front end. The back end is also a Nomad V4, but it's an alley one from someone that had a warranty front end replacement. So we had the back end from that. We checked out the work together, and it was perfect. So set off for paint. I have my All City gravel bike, which I was absolutely in love with the colour scheme of. So we went for that, but more sparkles.
I feel like today's weather is sparkle weather, isn't it?
Yeah. And then to finish it off,
Sparkles.
a good mate polished the linkage for me. So the upper linkage is a stock linkage, but it's just been polished by hand. And then the lower linkage is a Cascade, and it's a Cascade mullet to offset the bottom bracket, just to get the bottom bracket height right.
So for people that aren't in the know quite so much about what linkage, kind of what part it plays in a bike, what difference does it make to your bike having like a sort of custom linkage?
Yeah, so Cascade linkage, it grows the chainstay length a little bit, and it drops the bottom bracket height slightly, and it changes the leverage ratio a little bit, so it's a bit more supportive for a spring. But the main reason we did it is just because we are running 29 wheel up front. So I pedal this bike all day, every day. It is my go-to, but it is 170 29 up front with the mullet in the rear and the shock from the XT. It's also running 188 mil of travel out the back.
Whew.
So
188?
yeah, so it's big.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So that's why when I'm whipping around on my little XC bike,
Yeah, I'm like bobbing around, it's like woo.
you're like, slow down.
And then yeah, coil sprung as well. Just got a real good relationship with the guys down for the XT, and I've run the XT on quite a few of my bikes recently, so it was an absolute no-brainer to run it in this.
To be fair, like EXC just look good as well, don't they?
They look pretty sexy.
They look super stealthy, but so nice that you can tell that it's good quality.
Yeah, and then I was lucky enough to get my hands on one of the first sets of forks in just before Christmas. Out of the box setup, which is unheard of for me. Out of the box setup, air pressure's in exactly against my riding weight. Compression and rebound clicks exactly how they were at the box. Perfect.
I'm really surprised by that, because your riding style and your weight is actually pretty, like, you're pretty heavy and your riding style is quite aggressive, so I'm really surprised that you've been able to like take a fork straight out of the box and just say that it works for you. That's
We've really struggled in the past, especially with other manufacturers, not to get them feeling right, but it's just taken a lot to get them to feel right.
Yeah.
Because it's like my weight, and I've got a really forward riding style as well.
Yeah, you have.
So like I've always had to go up like 15-20% on air pressure, which then has really affected like high speed circuits. So yeah, it's just absolutely phenomenal. These are absolutely exactly how the leaflet in the box told me to do it. Other people that have had them have been super impressed. And yeah, that's set at 170, so 170 up front. And then the rest of the bike, kind of the whole attitude with it was I wanted it to be like pretty much maintenance free, because my life is in the workshop, in the shop.
Yeah.
I didn't want this to be taking up valuable time,
like setting it up every time and having to fiddle around with it.
Like,
yeah, for sure.
I didn't want like parts that were just like light or fancy, but also like are quite finicky.
Yeah.
So we just went full like bomb-proof spec on it. There's a few bits I was tried out because I just fancied it. So we've got kind of pretty normal specs on pretty much everything. XT crank on there. There's a new one with a direct mount on there.
Yeah.
Played about a little bit with the one up. I can't remember what it's called. It probably says it on it. Oh, one-up switch chain ring. So that's like it mounts directly onto the spider.
Shadow. Yeah.
And then you take like half a turn off, and without having to take the cranks off, you can just whack the chain ring off. We had a customer use it on his bike because he tows his kids up quite a lot on his Firebird, and he swaps between like a 28.
He tows his kids on a Firebird.
Yeah, you know.
He must have legs of steel. Oh yeah.
So 28. He has a 28 for like towing his kids up. I think it might be towing 2 kids up. And then
the little angels.
Yeah, 2 little angels.
Little angels.
And then I think he then runs a 32 or 34 just for personal use. And it was sort of a real nice system. So I thought, let's try it on there and makes changing stuff over quicker.
That makes a lot of sense.
Again, with the whole lack of maintenance theme, we've gone King on like the essential bearings.
Of course.
So King headset in it, and it's got a Chris King bottom bracket in it. They do not die.
It just looks good, doesn't it? They just get better with time.
Like, they genuinely do.
Like, when you used to say to me, like, oh, we're going to put Chris King on your bike, I'd genuinely be like, Matt, like, that's such an unnecessary, like, cost. But the amount of bikes I've had and we've been able to move things over.
Yeah, you're, like, apart from when standards change, your King stuff's on its 4th bike.
Yeah, exactly. And it just gets better. Yeah. And it sounds better as well.
Especially
like the hubs as well.
Like the bottom brackets are like so tight when you fit them new.
Yeah.
Give them 200 miles or so and they're perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
And then again, you're just smashing mechs off is always a thing. I didn't want to be like racking up. It would be nice to put an XTR mech on it, but we've put an SLX on. Works absolutely perfectly. And it just means like this is an absolute plough. I haven't got to be scared of going into something a bit sketchy. Like, oh, my £200 mech, it's what, a £70 part.
Does the job, eh?
Yeah, and we have loads of them in the workshop.
Yeah,
loads of them
really
we can
easily
nick
replaceable.
parts off with the bits and bobs and out the little donor drawer. It's perfect.
I've just noticed you've gone for Mary and Betty.
Yeah.
Those are super heavy tyres for you. Have you just done it because it suits the bike rather than suiting your riding style?
No, so the Mary and Betty come in different sidewalls, and these are the super trails. They're not super gravs.
So they're the light Marys.
They're like, it's a new one, it's a mid one. So you used to do the snakeskin one.
Yeah.
And then
we've got riders coming. Scout.
Coming in.
Catch.
Oh.
Come on, Brancher, sort it out, Ollie, go on, lad! Go on, have it! Faster!
Go on,
Will J!
Come on, Will J!
We had to take a little break because we saw a load of friends riding down and thought we should heckle them. I've completely forgotten where we were.
We were on tyres.
Yeah, okay, I asked you. All right, okay.
So we've gone. We're lucky enough.
Trail Mary.
Yeah, we're lucky enough basically when the super trails, which is a newish now, strawberry sidewalls on, which is like, used to go snakeskin, which is like about a kilo, pretty thin. A lot of like heavier riders and more aggressive riders just slash them.
Yeah, yeah.
Great for like your normal trail bikes. And then super grav, which is a pretty big jump up. So yeah, snakeskin was their new sidewall, and lucky enough, Schwalbe sponsored team. We got some pre-production tyres.
Shout out to Schwalbe.
Shout out to Schwalbe, big time.
Great tyres as well.
Yeah, so Mary's always been a real favourite of mine.
Me too.
Kind of pushed them onto you when you fell in love.
Thing is though, I've got Michelin's on my bike at the minute, but after Michelin I'm going straight back to Mary's because I run them year round and I don't find them too much even in summer. They're just a great all-round tyre.
Yeah, and then Rhea, it's always just going to go you Mary, and the damp for me wasn't supportive enough, especially in the wet months.
Yeah.
The new knob in it kind of solves that issue. But yeah, big Betty on the back. It's a mad aggressive bike.
Yeah.
It's just the rear Mary. Side knobs are fairly similar, a bit more ramp in the centre. It's such a good tyre, like phenomenally good.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
To the point, I'm almost tempted at some point, especially when the summer comes, to run 2 Bettys. And
nice.
Keep Mary for the front for winter.
That's fun. Okay.
And same as Justin's video.
Who's this?
I'm also running.
Hello.
I'm also running Rimpact. Again, another team sponsor. But it's real good at holding the tyres out. I am 105 kilos and I am running 17.5 psi at the front and 19-ish in the back.
Are you joking?
No.
I've got 22 at the minute. That's stupid, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, because you normally run like low teens.
Yeah. I just thought it's faster.
Don't ever leave you in charge of your own tyres.
I know, yeah. Apparently not. And then I see you went with like all Bergtech, nice silver and black components.
Yes, we've got a bit of so we've got Bergtech the tie hot. So we've got Bergtech tie bushing hardware in there.
I didn't even notice that.
Top and bottom. Yeah. Bergtech tie bolt kit as well.
Let me get my shadow out. Right, hold on. There we go.
Yeah, Bergtech tie bolt kit. Bergtech tie hardware kit. Yeah. Not offset, just the standard one. The bike doesn't need any more offsets in it. Maybe bike park stuff, we might change it around somewhere, but it feels amazing.
Yeah, it feels good.
We've got what else we got on here? Stem caps.
Pedals.
Pedals, of course we've got pedals. What else would it be? Axle kit on the back as well.
Nice.
Unite for our silver linkage bolts, that's the polished one. And then we've also gone Unite, their new V2 compact guide with a real cool, nice little integrated bash guard.
That's pretty tidy.
Not something I normally run a bash guard. No. I don't really see issues. I don't really get issues with it, but it just looks so tidy.
Yeah.
Like why
would you not?
Why would I not do it?
Yeah, when it looks so. Yeah, sure.
Like everyone in the shop, Fidlock, absolutely swear by these things.
Why would you have anything else?
Like, seem like such a gimmick on paper, ridiculously amazing.
Yeah, it's true. So convenient.
We've got bike yoke on a dropper, a little bit different. Again, the boys down at kind of Mojo sorted us out with these. Just really nice to have a dropper that when it gets sag in the top of it, I can press reset, cycle it through, sag gone. Yeah. Again, it was part of the whole
I've never even heard of bike yoke. I didn't even know you had that on your bike, yoke. Right, we saw friends again riding this, so we had to stop and chat, but this is going to be the last section. We're going to wrap it up really quick because we want to ride some bikes. So, where were we? We did the tour, but can we go over it again just in case? Yeah.
So one up tool, little stash pot. You can put a little CO2 can in it.
Nice.
But I don't. Just money, coffee, cake.
What else could you fit in there? Polos. You could put a pack of polos or fruit pastels.
Might straw some polos. Midget gems.
Midget gems, yeah. A little bit of trail mix.
Yeah.
I like that this is like petrol slick.
Yeah, and then that was like, so I just fancied that because it matched the frame. So we did petrol slick. Top cap on there. STG oil slick saddle.
That saddle is naughty.
Flipper underneath, and she looks beautiful. It's probably full of mud though.
Yeah, it's just mud and thigh power.
And then obviously PYC chain on the oil slick chain as well.
Oil slick, got to. Sick.
Thompson finishing kit.
That's a bit naughty, isn't it?
Bit retro.
What bars have you got?
Thompson.
Oh, Thompson's.
Boys upgrade started bringing this in. This was an absolute no-brainer product. Beautiful stems.
I agree.
Carbon bars, lovely back sweep, real comfortable. XT shifter, because double downshift. It's all about that.
What does that do? Why is that important?
Just so you can just drop gears quicker. So if you're going through a trail, if you've got 12 gears, which is a lot, that's like 12 clicks along to get through. Well, not 12, but
yeah, that's true. If you want to
like drop 6, which is quite common, that's 6 clicks.
Yeah,
this you can just go like 3 presses and you drop through 6.
Yeah, nice. I think Scout, look at him. He's so desperate to go.
Can we please go over here?
Scout, listen to your mother. Oh, he hit his little noggin. Those bloody Berg Tech pins. Cool, let's party. Cue, averagely filmed and edited riding montage.
Day of spring.
Hell yeah! It's literally been the most beautiful day, hasn't it?
It's been absolutely beautiful.
It's stunning.